everyone, welcome to Mondays with Marian. I'm your host, Marian, and each week, every Monday, I come out with a new video that talks about entrepreneurship, lifestyle, mindset, really sometimes stories of my own personal experiences and things that I'm going through right now in this journey, but from the lens of an Asian American female businesswoman. And I decided to start this video series because I thought that there was a lack of female minority representation online, with speakers, with authors that really talked about this kind of stuff, sort of from my own experience and my background. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I call fire fuel. And if you've been following me in my journey, last year and this year I came out with something extremely personal. And I shared something personal about my past and the trauma and struggle that I went through as a child. I don't like to say victim because I don't think I'm a victim. I'm a survivor and a thriver of childhood sexual abuse. And for me, finding that fire fuel to transform trauma into triumph has been extremely important with my success. And it's helped me heal. And what I mean by this is, it's crazy because now I have a name for it. I call it my fire fuel. But growing up and going through things, I didn't know what it was called. I just knew that this was a type of inner dialogue and self-talk that I had with myself. Anytime that I was really scared of something or something was extremely challenging, I would sit myself down and have like a talk with myself. For example, moving to Miami when I left LA, left everything, family, friends, a job, career, certainty and stability. When I left that and I moved to Miami, I was really scared. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know anyone there. This is totally new. It's a new city. Like, it's across the country. Like, I was, you are anxious and you're scared of the unknown. And I told myself, hey, and this has been a pattern that I had always, kind of the self-talk that I had, is if a 10-year-old girl can get through the shit that she went through, this is cake. This is nothing. And that's what I told myself. And I remember every time I was scared of something or something was too hard, like when I quit corporate and I started my own business, I was really scared. I was scared of failing. But I told myself, hey, you got this. If a little kid can get through all that bullshit and still be alive, then you could do this. This is nothing. And it became my fire fuel. Anytime, like little or large type of, any type of challenge or thing that really scared me, I would have a talk with myself and it was like, hey, what are you so scared of? You've been through so much worse. Like, this is nothing. This is cake. And 100% of the time, I was right. You're always scared of the unknown, of the uncertainty, of what you're unfamiliar with. But when you actually cross that line and you face your fear or whatever it is that scares you or makes you anxious, or you're afraid of failure or afraid of looking stupid or people not liking you, it's actually your thoughts that are worse. And what actually happens afterwards isn't that bad. The worst that can happen, okay, let's say you fail. That's a learning lesson. I've failed so many times. I've been broke. I've struggled, but it's a learning lesson. It's never permanent. And I encourage you to find your fire fuel. And you don't have to, have something traumatic happen to you. It could be something like a self-talk that you tell yourself, hey, do you really want to live a life of what ifs and regrets? Do you want to live a life of mediocrity and, being stuck? Like, find something that's your fire fuel that literally lights your ass on fire. It gets you to wake up and to slap yourself out of being stupid. Find your fire fuel. And when you find your fire fuel, you can transform any hangups, any trauma into triumph. I guarantee you. And use that as your self-talk. It'll really change your perspective and it'll push you. So that's it. I think that was really important to me. If you have anything that's happened to you, any past trauma, or you failed horribly in one business and you're scared to try again because you failed, use it as your fire fuel. You don't want to fail again, or you don't want to make that same mistake. So use that to drive you. If you survive something I don't know, you dropped out or went through a divorce or you lost someone, use it as your fire fuel. Don't use it as a crutch. Use it to fuel your fire, and you can do anything. You know, you got to change your self-talk. So that's it. Kind of short and sweet, but really, really important. If you have any examples of what type of fire fuel you have that helps transform your past traumas into triumphs, please share in the comments, or you can send me an email. Don't forget to follow me on social media. And if you found any piece of this video helpful and you thought someone would benefit from hearing it, please share. Please. Subscribe, share, and I will see you next week. Until next time. Bye, guys.